Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You found The Local Show. It's on 570 WSYR, 1069 FM, and can be seen on YouTube at Zoey Advertising 3809, or just search up Zoey Advertising and you'll see a bunch of videos and see some of the past shows. We've had a lot of people on because we have a lot of local businesses around town.
I think we're pressing into about 200 different guests.
Are we really? Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of activity, and some of them come back on a regular basis, and sometimes
some,
they don't like you.
Some talk to you and just go away forever.
God, I don't know what happened.
Yep. Well, right now we have somebody new to the show. His name is Bikash Regmi. See how I know I can do
You're
that?
You're very smart.
Yes. I had to practice it for 2 days. Just so owner of family nurse practitioner. Well, you're the owner and a family nurse practitioner.
Yes.
Of Caring Family Health Nurse Practitioners.
Yes.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Where did you come from originally?
I originally came from Bhutan.
Okay, and tell people where it is.
So it's a small country in between India and China.
Okay. How's the food?
The food is it's different than American food.
Is it good?
It's good.
All right, we're all about food here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Food is always good. Yeah.
So here, do you have any favorite restaurants since you've been here in the States or in Syracuse?
We kind of go to the Indian restaurant, but we do go to the Olive Garden. Those my kids love there, so
What Indian restaurant do you go to? Give away your secret. Who's a good one around?
Clay Oven?
So that is one of those, but we go to Dosa Grill and Irritable, but my sister owns the restaurant too, but they are a little bit farther, but when I go there, I get a good deal.
So when I go, I'll use your name.
Oh, definitely.
So you set up practice when? Explain how this happened.
So primary care office. So before I was working for different organization, and I had a friend and family who reached out to me, because when you work in the healthcare, hey, I have been looking for a primary care and I haven't found them. And I asked to my friend, hey, I have a friend looking for a primary care. And some of them, they take it. Some of them, at this point, we don't have anyone. Then I thought that I would open my own practice, and opening up this practice has been in my heart since a long time, because initially I told that I was from Bhutan, but I stayed in a refugee camp in Nepal for 17 years.
Oh, my gosh.
So what happened means in a refugee camp, there was poor sanitation, there was no great health care. So when I was there, I thought I would do something to the healthcare, but when I left Bhutan, I was only 6 years old and staying in a refugee camp in Nepal for 17 years. Wow. So that always kind of hit me I should do something. And after coming to U.S. in 2009, I started going to school. And then I thought September is the good time to start the practice, because there is a need for the primary care. People are looking for it, and there are few friends which I have known. They have gone to the ER and urgent care just for a medication management, if they need refill, those kind of things.
Yeah.
And during the time of school physical, there's no PCP.
No, there's the primary care the people don't have it, and then when they have one, they say, "When can you come in?" Well, we can get you in
6 months.
Let's see, December, because there's not enough availability.
Yes.
Now you put your office up on Buckley, just past our friends at Safe Harbor, up towards our friends at Piro, and that location. That's why did you choose this side of town? Why did you decide that area?
So we kind of looked various space, and I thought that is good because it's kind of in a Buckley Road where it's busy and people from Syracuse, because we these days it's kind of hard to find a provider who takes Medicaid too.
Yes.
So we want to accommodate them, so it's nearby the Syracuse city, and we can get people from a Liverpool, Cicero. It's kind of a common area. So
So you take all insurances or most insurance. You participate. I guess that's the right word.
Yes. So we participate in most of the insurance.
So I heard you say Medicaid, which makes me think you must take Medicare.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, for old people like Tom, and then the other insurances that people would be familiar with, like Salus Blue Cross and all those kinds of things.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about your degree and what you're doing. So you're a nurse practitioner. What kind of school? Where did you go to school? Here in the States, or?
So I went to the SUNY Poly Utica.
Yes.
So
Yes.
like we have to have like a registered nurse associate's degree. Then we have to have a bachelor, and we have to have a master's degree.
Okay.
Which is specialized in like a family practice.
Okay. And the common question I'm sure that you get a lot, why not go all the way and be a doctor? What's the difference?
So I think doctor, it is a long degree, but to be honest, so difference between the nurse practitioner and the doctor is they have more education for sure. And so when I came in country in 2009, there was a recession. There was no job. And during that time, I have to support my family too.
Sure.
And I need to be stable. You know what I mean? If I start looking for medical school, I'll be in school for a long time, but I might not be successful. So like if I become registered nurse, which I have a passion for the healthcare.
Yep.
So that kind of gives me some stability. Then I went to the bachelor's and nurse practitioner, which was good, suitable for me during that time, and now I love it.
Yeah, and you can do just about everything a doctor can do, right? You can prescribe, you
we
can diagnose.
Yes, we can. The only difference is we get less reimbursement from the insurance. That's all.
At my old primary care physician a few years back, I never would see the doctor anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, seriously,
Yes.
you never saw.
Generally, it was a nurse practitioner.
It was his name was on the door, but then you never saw him.
Yeah, it's mostly physician assistant, nurse
Do
practitioner.
people have to wait a long time to be able to get in to see you and start with you?
So no, so right now we are making appointment next day or day after tomorrow.
Oh my goodness,
But,
that's different.
Very good.
yeah, so anybody's looking for a primary care, we are accepting the new patient. We accept almost all insurance, and there's no wait. But we are picking up pretty.
How big is your team right now?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
So right now we have a group of 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have other nurse practitioners there?
So my wife is all credentialed and ready to go, but we don't have a patient volume right now. So right now it's me running, but she will join the practice. She's all ready to go.
So a family
good.
fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is
And
wonderful.
I get a lot of questions like, hey, do you have a female provider? Yes, we do. And if you want to start with me and switch to her, that is the option too.
Very nice.
No.
Yeah.
So 980-9892, if you need a primary care physician,
Yes.
and maybe you've been pushed around or not connected, you can certainly have a conversation with your office at 980-9892. It's Caring Family Health Nurse Practitioners on Buckley, parking right there. I know Buckley. I used to live right there, easy to get to. Caring Family H, the letter H as in hello, caringfamilyh.com. And we appreciate you coming today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and you can stick around for a couple more, another 30, 40 seconds.
Sure.
But I just wanted to ask that, do you do preventive care? In other words, people don't have to come to you just to be when they're sick. You're helping them.
The goal of the primary care is to be preventative. So if you don't have anything, just come to. We'll do the annual lab. If there's anything, we will. So that is my goal. Basically, the preventative care. But if you are sick too, we do take care of you.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to say. All right.
He'd lose money on you, Tom.
That's right. Bikash Regmi right there, okay? Owner and family nurse practitioner. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Steve, that's going to wrap up the local show. You need to go have an apple and be healthy.
I'm going fishing, Tom.
Or that. Either way. All right. On behalf of the local show, Zoey Advertising, and Tom and Steve, God bless you and your families. Take a walk today and every day with a friend or family member. That keeps the weight down and your mind clear. The local show is heard every Saturday morning from 11 to 1, and then again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. Listen together with a friend because it's more fun that way. Until next week, get down to business and keep doing business locally. Tell your friends about the local show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM, and the iHeartRadio app, along with YouTube at Zoey Advertising 3809.